My name's Albert Karagacha. I'm the president of Matatu Owners Association. And in wild consultation with our membership countrywide, this morning, we've been consulting them about the increase of fuel. And we've come up with a way that immediately they need to increase the fare, because everything all over the country, if it goes up, we need to pull up our fare to the consumer. So we've reached out to our membership countrywide, we've talked to them, and we've agreed that immediately from today, the fare is going to go up with 20%. And we will still be in consultation with the government to see how to help the hustler, the common person down there. Because the common person is the one suffering, because when the fuel goes up, we'll have to pass it to the common mwananchi. Okay, to us, I think they decided to increase it yesterday. And because they are talking about the inflation in the market, that's why the things will go up. But we as businessmen, when the inflation goes up, we'll have to increase our product so that from there, we should not lose in terms of business. We've never had any consultation with EPRA. They've been doing it without consulting us. But going forward through the association, we believe that we are going to see how to engage them, because we feel the common mwananchi is the one suffering. If you ask us, if you go deeper, you will see that when the fuel goes up, everything goes up, electricity goes up, even the tires goes up. So we've sat down and to see that if everything goes up, we can justify the 20% increase. If you ask us, even the cost of operating our business right now, we are in negative. If you ask us, if you go deeper into it, because if you go to the matatu, the cost of operating a matatu right now with the increase of around 17 shillings on a diesel, it's going to be another extra 2,000 shillings at the end of the day. So if you add 2,000 and we've been spending almost 9,000, you can imagine we are collecting around 15,000 on a Nissan. So if you go deeper into it and remove the 4,000 as a profit, and then that is a gross profit, and then try to go deeper into it to buy tires, you get that the owner of the matatu is going home negative. It's in future going forward, I think this is a private business. You cannot come and control the private business. What we need is to sit down and see how the government can come in and see how we can help one another to bring the cost of living down. I said that a 14-seater, you'll get that you are spending 9,000. Because of the increase, you get that you are going to spend extra 2,000. That is around 11,000. That is at a 14-seater. If you go to the Manyanga, that 3-seater, you get that we've been spending around 14,000 to make the tank full. But right now, add another 2,000 on top of it, you get that it has gone up to almost 16,000. Now, total collection of that vehicle is around 22,000. Now, if you go deeper and try to minus, because tear and wear, you have to do tear and wear on a daily basis. You have to pay insurance on a daily basis. You will get that service, you have to remove the service there. You must remove the salary for the driver. At the end of the day, the owner is going home negative. We are not in business as we talk right now. Because we are in business as the Matatu family. And if you go deeper, agriculture, the government has given them incentive. We are the ones who are carrying those people who are going to the shamba. And we believe the government this is the right time the government should come up with an incentive. And we believe that we are trying to consult widely with the government to see how we can sit down with them so that they can give us an incentive whereby we can help the common person who is going to the shamba to do the farming. Because if you ask me right now, even if you are giving incentive to the farmer and while the fuel is going up, is still eating into the incentive you are giving them. So it's better the government to sit down with us so that they can organize an incentive. Our incentive will be very cheaper compared to whatever incentive they've been giving to the petroleum companies of 8 billion. To us, if we are able to get an incentive of almost 4 billion a year, we'll be able to sit down with our membership and see how to bring down the fares.
It's timely now. We have the national conversation because matatu is the key sector that employs youth. And with the rise in fuel, most of stakeholders might opt out. And definitely if they opt out, there will be a decrease, matters employment. So I think this is a cry to the government. We need to have a serious stakeholder meetings, matters public transport, because we are the pushers of the economy. And the moment we push the tax increment to the commuter, definitely life becomes unbearable. And as an association, we already have that platform where we can have, direct conversation with the key stakeholders because we're present in 42 counties. So this is a cry maybe to the government to consider that, to reconsider that, to have a national dialogue with public transport sector. Because at the end of the day, we'll just push the budget to the commuter. And then who does the commuter push the budget to? That's a very pertinent question that needs to be answered. Like Chairman has stipulated, each and every matatu owner is going home negative. And this started during COVID eras. So you can imagine, over the years, we've been operating on negatives. And we have many other variables that affect the industry, from corruption to unfavorable county fees. And when you look at the ecosystem of matatus, we support each and everyone, from that trader, Mama Mboga, to everyone operating within the termini. So this is a cry. And I hope we'll have someone who will listen to us. And maybe we come into deliberation where we'll, make all of us benefit.